When Ronald Reagan came into office, the United States was the leading first world country in the world. Now, how do you know that? Because we were the largest exporter of manufactured goods on Earth. And we were the largest importer of raw materials on Earth. In other words, ships brought into the United States iron ore, nickel ore, copper ore, all kinds of cool stuff. And here in the United States, we manufactured that into computers and cars and clothing. We were importing cotton. We were importing everything, all these raw materials, and we made things here, and then we exported them. We were the largest exporter in the world of finished goods, the largest importer of the world in the world of raw materials. That's what first world countries do. They import raw materials from third world countries, and then they export finished goods, manufactured goods, to those third world countries. That was the United States in 1980 when Ronald Reagan won the election. That's where America was at. 30 years of Reaganomics later, we are now the exact opposite. We are now the world's largest importer of manufactured goods and exporter of raw materials. We export wood products, not manufactured wood products, trees. We export waste paper. We export electronic waste. We export recyclables. We export copper. We export iron ore. My brother-in-law is the captain of a 1,000-foot-long tanker up on Lake Superior. They're moving coal and iron ore across Lake Superior for export to China. We are the largest exporter of raw materials in the world and the largest importer of finished goods. We've done a 180. Pre-Reagan, post-Reagan. Pre-Reagan, we were the world's biggest creditor. More countries around the world, more people around the world, but most importantly, more countries around the world owed us money than any other country in the history of the world, the history of the modern world. Today, 30 years of Reaganomics later, we are the world's largest debtor. We've done a 180 again, completely upside down. Back before Reagan, we had the largest and strongest middle class in the world. Our middle class was wealthy. People had equity in their homes. People owned their cars. Before Reagan, the idea of renting a car, leasing a car, was like weird. The only people who leased cars before the Reagan presidency were businesses that wanted to do it for the tax deduction. I actually owned one of those businesses in the 70s, and we leased a couple of cars because you could get a tax deduction for your business if you did it that way, right? But, that was it. You would never lease a car as an individual. It was crazy. Reagan came along, 30 years of Reaganomics now. Most people don't even own their own cars. Most people don't own their own homes, even if they have a mortgage to the bank. In fact, so many people are underwater. Our middle class has gotten wiped out by 30 years of Reaganomics. The strong middle classes now are in France, in Germany, in Sweden, in Switzerland, increasingly in Brazil, in Russia, in India, in China. You've got, China's about to become, in the next 3 years, it's going to be the second largest economy in the world. Right now, we're the largest. We are being replaced by a country that when Reagan came into office was a third world country.